Hey, welcome back to episode 2 of season 3. Welcome back. We had a week or two to recover from the holidays, and our first episode we did. Um, Look, we're back. We have a lot to go over today. Um, Look, everything is just packed. I mean, between the Tom Brady retirement, you know, the the playoffs for also NFL, all kinds of news out there. We've got some weather things going on. There's just a lot going on, but it is no different than all the stuff that's going on in the entertainment world. Um, Look, we got to get going. We got to get right into this because there is just so much to cover, and I want to thank everybody for being here and making Rhode Island Broadcasting and of course Entertainment Flash so successful. But we got movies up first. So we'll just jump into David Bautista. Very busy between Guardians and all his other projects. Um, he is currently getting ready to start filming of the sequel to My Spy 2, not yet named, of course. Um, he confirmed it, saying he is going to be going to South Africa to film. I'm sure there's going to be some other locations, but he is starting it out in South Africa, and of course, Chloe Coleman is slated to be by his side in this movie again as Sophie. Um, so she's going to be reprising her role about. So I'm guessing what 12 or 13 now, as opposed to 9. So, so she's going to know a little more about being a spy. So he's excited to get it going, and I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful movie because all sequels are better than the first, right? Hmm. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out in 2024, I believe. That's about when they will release this movie. So we'll see. So that is of course My Spy 2 with Dave Bautista and Chloe Coleman. I believe his character name was JJ and hers was Sophie. So they will be at it once again in the spy business. Let us know if you're excited about that one, if you saw the first one, and let us know what you thought of it. Let us know. But the big news in movies right now has got to be what's going on in the DC world. Um, as you know, Henry Cavill was let go as Superman, who probably was their best Superman ever. But but James Gunn's letting it known Superman Legacy is a thing, and they are working on that right now. They will reboot it, and Superman will be a younger Superman. And I know I mentioned this. I don't know, a few weeks ago on one of the last episodes. You know, I just don't know if younger is the better way to go. I mean, it gives you a longer time period to use that Superman or the actor or whatever it may be. Um, but I'm not so sure that's the right thing to do. Look, they tried it with Fantastic Four. They had a cast, and they said, "Oh wait, let's try it with a younger cast." That failed miserably. It failed miserably. People want to be sure that who you're picking is the right character. Now, I don't know if that has a lot to do with the Batman, with Robert Pattinson, who they went younger to do the Batman. But is that really the Batman that is part of the DCU? I don't know. I have no idea. We all don't know because we don't know what James Gunn is thinking. And until he lays out the plan to the fans, we're just going to be guessing. But but Ian McShane returns as Winston in John Wick. Yes, yes, I skipped over Superman. Yes. What? I mean, we don't know. We only know that it's Superman. They're going younger. That's all there is. So we're moving on. We're moving on to John Wick 4, and that is the movie that I'm looking forward to seeing. And Ian McShane, like I said, is returning as Winston. Lawrence Fishburne is going to be the Bowery King. Also slated in this movie is Bill Skarsgård, Shamir Anderson, Rina Sawayama, and Hiroyuki Sanada. Hope I got all those names right. But it should be released March 24th of this year, so 2 months away. Less than 2 months. I am looking forward to it. I will be there in the theater watching this movie because I love John Wick's movies. And Keanu Reeves is fantastic. I like him in these kind of movies. I like him in John Wick. Like them in several other movies like Constantine. So I'm sure I'm not going to get disappointed with this one. Superman, however, not so sure. But yes, so John Wick 4 coming in a couple of months. March 24th. Cannot wait for that one. That is, of course, um, movie news. So let us know what you think. What movies you're looking forward to this year? Um, I mean, we know there's going to be a lot. So, but I think that one is the one I am most wanting to see. I cannot wait. So here's waiting for that. So yeah. So again, thank you for joining us. If you're watching live, or if you're watching it at a later time, thank you for watching. Please comment, share the whole bit. That all helps so much. Donate stars and bits. Stars if you're on Facebook. Bits if you're on Twitch. And of course, follow. Following and sharing and commenting are so big for podcasts. It is our lifeline. So without you, the fans, doing that, it is really tough to grow as a show. And by all means, give us some criticisms, or give us and let us know what we're doing right that you like. So let's go into some TV news. Yes, we got a lot of stuff to cover in TV. First of all, FX canceled the show Kindred despite having a cliffhanger at the end of the season. They said, "Ah, you know what? Heck with it. We don't care. We don't care." All those people that have been watching the show since it started, and it leaves in a cliffhanger, and you're never gonna know what the end is. But it's canceled. Thank you. You really couldn't do one or two more to at least finish it off. Really, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Um, that's not all though. The big thing right now is Paramount Plus is merging with Showtime. Now, how how can two companies that is owned by one company be merged? Yes, they are both owned by the same company, but yet they're merging. Um, basically this is a cost cutting move. I don't care how they dress it up. This is so they can put the two studios together and say, hey, now we can save money and have, you know, one person run both things. So they're condensing the jobs, making people work harder for the same money and have, you know, less things going on now. Because with the merger, there are cuts. And there will be cuts on both sides of the table, both both Paramount Plus and Showtime shows will be getting axed. A lot of them. Now, cut from Showtime is Let the Right One In, American Gigolo, and Dexter New Blood. There are more still coming. But those are the first three to get axed from Showtime. Now, there is another show that is not getting picked up, and that is a show that hasn't been aired yet. But they cut that one, and it is being shopped. Showtime has the rights to it, and they're trying to find a buyer for it, basically. So, um, but so those three are getting cut from the lineup right off the top. So, Let the Right One In, I believe, is a vampire show. I haven't watched it yet, but guess I'm not gonna be. Seeing I got cut already. American Gigolo and Dexter New Blood. Those are the ones that are gone from Showtime. Now, this is the one that people are really taking a look at because it's pretty brutal what happens to the shows on Paramount Plus. They have cut The Harper House, Guilty Party, No Activity, and one of my favorites that came out, Coyote. Such a great show with Michael Chiklis. You can watch the first season and not worry about, you know, what happens afterward because you can accept that ending. But it's fantastic, so I suggest watching it. But that's gone. Hopefully, it gets picked up by somebody else. Also cut is The Real World Homecoming, and a surprise, Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone is cut. That ain't all. It gets even more. Why Women Kill is done after season 2. I don't know how much of an ending they're going to have for it, but that is done after season 2, which I don't even know if that is over because I don't watch it. Star Trek Picard, gone after season 3. Once season 3 is done, you will see Star Trek Picard no more. The Good Fight after season 6. So once that is done, it is done. And oh, excuse me. 1923, another prequel for Yellowstone, gone after season 2. So they finished up season 1, and they're going to have a season 2. But after that, it is over. They're not doing that one anymore as well. That one, it stinks knowing that there's only one more season, but you kind of figured that after 1883 was only one season, so why would they have multiple seasons on this one? But they are going to have a season 2. So with that being said, Paramount, Showtime merging, I don't know what's going to happen with it. There's going to be more probably. Thank you for being here, Faceless. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that is Paramount Showtime merger, coming at the expense of many shows, and there's going to be more announced from Showtime as well. So after that, we thought, hey, maybe we should give you what else is cut from viewers coming up. So ABC, everybody knows ABC. They canceled Avalon, and A Million Little Things is ending. CBS, NCIS Los Angeles ending. CW, Tom Swift gone. The Flash, Nancy Drew, Riverdale, and Stargirl all ending. So there's going to be a lot of new things coming out on CW next season. And The Flash is really good. I watched that. The Flash is fantastic. Fox, not a surprise. They canceled Monarch. I knew that show was going to fail miserably. I had no desire to watch it. I thought it was going to stink, and it's gone. So good riddance. NBC, The Blacklist is canceled. Yeah, season 10, I believe, last season. Ending also is New Amsterdam, so that is going away. What else is there? There's a ton. There is just so much. That was the broadcast TV. Now we have all the cable networks. Apple TV. Another good show, C, is canceled. Servant is also canceled. And here's a big one, Disney Plus. After season 2, Andor is over. So Andor will be done after season 2. So that's probably some big news for you Disney Plus folk. I myself, I have all of this on my Fire Stick IPTV. Get all of that. HBO Max, Minx, Search Party, Flight Attendant, and Love Life all getting canceled. So those are all done for HBO Max. Hulu canceled The Handmaid's Tale, Maggie, Hardy Boys. No more Hardy Boys, Becky, if you're out there. Love Victor and Woke, also all canceled. Netflix, oh my lord, they just took out an axe and they just started swinging. I swear, they have no idea what. They probably don't even know what they canceled. They probably have no clue. But this is a long list. Whew. Warrior Nun, Young Royals. They canceled Resident Evil after one season. Space Force, Umbrella Academy canceled. Afterlife, Archive 81, The Crown, Dead to Me, Firefly Lane, First Kill, 1899, Another Life, The Babysitter's Club, Fate, The Winx Saga. Oh, Fate, The Winx Saga. Manifest. Yes, Manifest. I just started watching it. Why bother now? Gracie and Frankie, The Imperfects, Inside Job, Lock and Key, The Midnight Club after one season. Not surprised there. Never Have I Ever. Ozark canceled. Paradise PD canceled. Stranger Things will end in 2024. That's a big list. Like I said, I think Netflix just took out the axe and just started swinging. Whatever it hit, it got cut. That's what it did. I mean, that's a lot. That's like half their programming. so I don't know. I don't know if people are not watching those. I just started watching Manifest. I think I've seen 2 episodes. I have never have I ever watched any of the other shows. Never have I ever, which got canceled. So there's that cancellation joke there. Okay, so Peacock, they canceled Rutherford Falls, One of Us is Lying, Queer as Folk, Vampire Academy. I watched one of those episodes. That was terrible. That was horrible. I couldn't. I couldn't watch the second one because it was that bad. So that is not a surprise. And they also canceled Saved by the Bell. Really? What? What? Saved by the Bell canceled by Peacock. Hmm. All right, so Prime and Freeve. Um, Night Sky. I was watching some of that too, and it was interesting. It was kind of boring, but it was interesting. It has the guy from the insurance commercials. I can't say which one, but it's not Allstate, but you know, and it's not um, the Chaos one, the whatever it was. But so Night Sky, Paper Girls, The Wilds, As We See It, Carnival Row, which I found very weird. Hunters, I wanted to watch that one, but guess not now. Um, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel gets canceled, and I wanted to watch this, and I did not. Hopefully, they give it an ending because I really do want to watch Jack Ryan, but they canceled it. I think it's 5 seasons. I don't know. I don't know why they cut these things. Um, AMC Plus canceled Moonhaven. Have not seen that either. I gotta say, most of the shows that got canceled, I don't watch. Most of them. Uh, so it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Those are all canceled. Uh, so you are watching us on Rhode Island Broadcasting at YouTube and on Facebook. So please subscribe, like, follow, share, all of those things. Um, you're also watching us at RI underscore broadcasting on Twitch. So you wanna get on there. I know Faceless underscore PT is watching us on Twitch. Thank you very much, Faceless. And there is your shout out. Please go check them out. Watch some video games. Um, you can also see us on Twitter at Broadcasting RI. Updated, it is at 308 subscribers. So follow us on Twitter as well. So we're trying to get to 400 now. And YouTube, we're at 1,117 subscribers. So get on there and please subscribe, share, follow, comment, do all those fun things because that's what keeps us going. And of course, comment when we're live. Comments. You get recognized. So we're always talking to some people when we do live shows, and you just join in the conversation and you be part of the show with it. Be part of the show. So we're coming down to the stretch now. Where all we have left is our music portion. So we did the movies, we did the TV stuff. So now we get musics, all kinds of music. So I try to do the best I can to bring you updated stuff, and the music news. The first thing part of the music news is the nominees are out for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I don't even know why they call it Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because that just sounds like it's just one type of music. It should be the Music Hall of Fame, or Radio Hall of Fame, or whatever. Something that puts all the genres in, because rock and roll is just really one genre. And but the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are Kate Bush, Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Order, Cyndi Lauper, George Michael, Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, The Spinners, A Tribe Called Quest, The White Stripes, and Warren Zevon. Um, I really don't listen to too many of them a lot. Now, it's a fine line for who should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and who shouldn't. Um, I would think I would think the Spinners deserve to be in there. You know, I don't know. I mean, I would think, even though I don't like his music, but Willie Nelson should be in the Hall of Fame. You know, looking at it objectively, Willie Nelson should be in there. You know, I would think George Michael should be in there. Um, Cyndi Lauper, I would think, should go in. Sheryl Crow should go in. Um, Soundgarden, I'm not sure. I think that's on the borderline for me. Um, as is pretty much everybody else is on the borderline for me. They get in, they get in. It doesn't matter to me who's in, but I think, see, like Hall of Fame just seems to be too easy these days. Missy Elliott, yes, Missy Elliott. Look, I mean, she's fantastic. A little vulgar, but I like her music. But I don't know if she belongs in, Kenny. Um, I don't know if she belongs in. You know, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know, it's you know, I think I think it's more difficult for female rap artists to really make ground in that genre. And she broke her way in. She kicked the door open and everything. So with that, I think she's paved the way for women to really succeed. So for that, I think Kenny, maybe she does belong in there. So so yeah. So but I mean, it's like it's tough because I think Hall of Fame should be like everybody's a household name. You know, she did change music, Kenny, and that's why I kind of talked myself into it because once you said it, and then I realized what she has done. I mean, she was the first real good one. The first female that really was, you know, she could dish it out, and make those songs just as good as any guy could. And she did change, the face of hip hop basically. So so with that, yeah, I do believe that she should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even though it should be Music Hall of Fame. But that's besides the point too. So the Hall of Fame, it'll be interesting to see where the voting lies. I don't know who does the voting on it. Have no idea. I would think it would be the people in the Hall of Fame. Um, I'm not sure, so I couldn't tell you. Um, so yeah, so those that's my thoughts. I don't think Iron Maiden should be in there. I'm sorry, I don't think they're that good. Um, yeah, that's basically it. I don't think Joy Division, New Order, Rage Against the Machine, A Tribe Called Quest, Warren Zevon, or the White Stripes. Okay, Bush should be in. I don't think they should be in. There, I said it. I don't care. So if you have a thought on those, post it in the comments, or say it, and you get your comments posted here, just like Kenny's, as he said, she changed music, and she did. She changed the culture of hip hop and made it more accessible to females. Like females were put on that hip hop map by Missy Elliott. That is for sure. So the more I think about it, the more she might deserve it more than pretty much everybody else on that list. I mean, when you change something, you change the culture or you change the music itself, that should be, worthy of the Hall of Fame. After all, that's what the Beatles did. That is what the Beatles did. They changed music. They were ahead of their time, and they brought in, Helter Skelter, which was heavy metal at the time, and so if they're in, then Missy Elliott belongs in. That's the way I look at it. All right, it is time for new music. Let's see what the new music out there. There's a lot of it out there. Just a lot of it that people just don't even know. But these are the albums that caught my eye. Sam Smith, Gloria, The Smashing Pumpkins, um, Atom, 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 Act Two, whatever it is, however you say it. They got Act Two added to the Act One, and they will have an Act Three coming in their rock opera. Um, mm, to me, it's not Smashing Pumpkins. Um, Eagle Eye Cherry, Back on Track, new album, and Uriah Heep, Chaos and Color. Yeah, Uriah Heep. I remember them. Did not like them, but they have a new album. So that is what's new this week. So you can pick up one of those albums anywhere online, if you want to. Did not get to listen to Sam Smith. I got to listen to about 2 or 3 Smashing Pumpkin songs from Adam, Atom. Um, I don't know if I was really impressed. Did not listen to Uriah Heep or Eagle Eye Cherry, but I did listen to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other songs. Um, and I tell you, the first one I listened to was Jake Shears, like cutting shears. Um, so that was the first one. Yes, Eagle Eye Cherry. Yes, save the night or whatever it was called. Yes, that was a really good song way back, way back. But he's got a new album out. I did not get to listen to it. I wanted to, but I only had space for 5 songs, and before I got to that one, I listened to Jake Shears. Like I said, too much music. Would I add it to the playlist? I would probably add it to the playlist, but it wouldn't be in like my favorites. It would just be liked songs, just songs that I, could listen to. So not a favorite yet, but it was like an 80s dance pop, I guess. Maybe 90s dance pop. I don't know, but it sounded kind of disco-y, but not disco. I know it sounds really stupid, but it was okay. It was all right. I mean, it's not going to win any awards for the greatest lyrics. It's not going to win awards for the music. But it was all right. I would add it to a playlist, not my main playlist that I play every day, but a playlist, a playlist. What I would not add, well, maybe I would add it. The Smashing Pumpkins, Empires, on the Atom, Act 1 and 2. I don't know if it was Act 1 or if it's Act 2, but the lyrics were really terrible. They sucked, to be honest. To put it bluntly, the lyrics sucked. The guitars were great. Musically, I liked the song. Lyrically, it was terrible. It was a mess. So I only think it's okay because I would like to hear the music again, but I would rather hear it as an instrumental because the words were that terrible. It was just terrible. It was stupid. But yeah, I mean, I would add it to a playlist. It's not my main playlist that I would want to hear all those songs every day, but it's good to hear it once in a while, only for the music though. Um, yeah, I wasn't really impressed with the Smashing Pumpkins. And I used to like the Smashing Pumpkins, and this is making me not like them that very much. Um, Also, what I would put on is Not Done by the Forgotten One, and he has been, doing really well with his Forgotten No More album. But this is pretty new. I guess it came out a couple of days ago. He released it. Not Done by the Forgotten One, featuring It's Your Boy H2. I liked it. It was funky. It was a lot of things and a lot of vulgar, but the language, just saying. But it was really good. I liked it. Um, and then from there, so Forgotten One, yes, shout out to you. Check him out. He's got a lot of good music. Um, and then from there, I went and I listened to the Tubs. I saw it on album releases, and I'm like, let's give it a shot. I've never heard them before, and I looked on there. They had 59 subscribers, and I thought maybe, maybe we can help them, right? And I listened to the song. I don't know how it works. I would add it to my playlist. Definitely add it because it's really good. It kind of reminds me of Crowded House. Remember the song Something So Strong? It kind of reminds me of that mixed with a folk song. So it's like you take Indigo Girls or something like that, and you kind of mash them together, and you get the Tubs. I don't know how it works. It's the only song I listened to them, but I liked it enough to put it on my playlist. And so shout out to the Tubs. Hopefully, people will give it a shot. Just give it a shot. But the song that won the week, and I gotta tell you, I wasn't even gonna listen to it. Um, the only thing that made me listen to this song was because, hey, I wonder if it's a remake. And the song is called Ice Cream Man by Ray. And I thought, hey, maybe by chance, Ray, Raye, remade the song from, Van Halen. I was like, oh, that would be so cool if somebody remade that, right? But it wasn't that. Not even close to being that. But lyrically, a masterpiece. And Ray should be proud of this song. Um, Very good music. I mean, it was good. It was good. It was impressive. I can see this song soaring up to number one. So people have to give this a shot. You got to check it out. This is a must listen to. Very powerful words, and that is definitely the song that took the week, and is definitely on the playlist. The best song of the week that I listened to by far, and yeah, that's that. So again, you are watching Entertainment Flash on Rhode Island Broadcasting. You can find us all over the place. Of course, you can find us all over the place. Um, you can actually, if you want to sponsor the show, just send us an email at ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com. We can give you all the information. It costs less than a dozen of eggs in Massachusetts. Yes, definitely. So, so do that. Less than a dozen of eggs. and you can sponsor the show. And you'll have thousands of eyes all over the place because we have 10,000 followers on Facebook, 1,100 on YouTube, and then you throw in another 800 on Twitter and Twitch. So you get to have lots of eyes. And then on top of all of that, it goes on the podcast sites, Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, all of them. So they can listen to it as we read it off to them. You can join us on the Discord right there. So the Discord, we have all the information on there. Anytime a new show pops up, you can watch it on there as well. Just go to that right there, the NCW blah 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 blah, and get into the Discord. We'd love to have you there. Um, so do that. YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. You can join the 1,117 people that are already following us there. The Twitter at Broadcasting RI. You can get with the 308 people now on Twitter. And of course, Twitch, which I think is at 311 now. So even that went up, and we have 2 subscribers as well. So jump in there. Donate stars and bits. Stars on Facebook, bits on Twitch, YouTube, stickers, and all that stuff. So please get in there, check us out, follow us, share us, so that way we can keep this going forever. I want to thank Faceless underscore PT for being here, as well as Kenny, my partner in Sports Unfolded. The big dog, Kenny. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the conversation. Yeah, just wait till next week. We'll be back with another episode of Entertainment Flash. Have a good night, everybody.